Hello and welcome back to my channel, Ma Passions. My name is Maureen Martin, and today I'm going to show you how to do this, which is the mosaic stitch. I've done it in 2 threads of wool, and it's got a lovely texture to it. There's a lot of wool used in this, but you can make them up in different colours. I'm actually making this for a lady, a queen size blanket, and yes, much to do. But to get started, we're going to start in the center here with white, and I'm going to be using a size 5mm hook. You'll also need a scissors and a darning needle for putting out our ends and when we go and changing colors. Okay, so we start off with the magic circle. Now, if you haven't done a magic circle before, or to get started, I have videos on how to get started with, like, making a slip knot, which is that, which then goes into chaining, and also single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet, which are the basics for crocheting. So today we're going to make a magic circle. So it's make a loop, put your hook through, pull the wool through, and don't pull it tight as you would for a slip knot, and then chain 1, chain 2, chain 3. That's going to represent our first double crochet. So we'll do another double crochet, and that is wool around your hook into the magic circle, pull up, pull up a loop, pull it through 2, and then pull it through another 2, and there we have our first 3 double crochets. The first 3 chains and 2 others. Now, okay, so we're going to chain 1 and do that again. So there's 1, oops, 2, and 3, and then another chain 1. We're going to do that 4 times into this magic circle, and we're trying to create the corners. So that's 1, 2, and 3, and then another chain 1. Can close that a bit, and another 3 double crochets. Yarn over through the magic circle. It's important to keep those there on the side so that you're including it as you go round and in through that magic circle. Chain 1, and that's our 4. So we need to just go through the top of here, or sometimes I just go into that gap and pull it through there, and then just pull it through there again. Okay, and then we're going to chain another 2, and that represents our first double crochet on our second row. Pull that circle closed, but we will be going back to secure that proper when we get through this. So let's just take those off. That's where we joined up into the chain 1. We're going to have to get over to this chain 1 space. So to do that, we're just going to slip stitch, which is in the top of that stitch, and pull it through. Oops, pull them both through. Right, so into the top of that stitch, onto your hook, pull it through. Into the top of the next stitch, pull it through. And into this gap we were going to be working, and pull it through. And then we're going to chain 1, 2, 3 there. that will represent our first double crochet for this round 2. And this time we're going to chain 3. We're going to, double crochet 3, and then we're going to chain 2, and we're going to double crochet another 3. And that's going to make our first corner. Okay, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, and into that gap there where we did the chain 1, and we're going to do the same thing. Another 3 double crochets, chain 2, and another 3 double crochets, and that's 2 corners. Chain 1 and repeat. 3 double crochet. We're going to be doing this in every corner in our mosaic blanket anyway for our corners. Chain 2. Now, as I said, you don't have to do this with 2 strands of wool, but I suggest you do it for the beginning in this white. Chain 1 and then into the last one for our final corner, our 4th corner. Okay, before you finish, always have a check that you've got everything right in your corners. 3 double crochet, chain 2, 3 double crochet, because I did it before and I had to just because I'd secured all the ends and I had to just start again because I couldn't find where I had started. So anyway, here we go. We're going to join that up, pull it through, okay, and then we're going to give yourself a bit of a length on you, so because we're going to tuck that in, which we'll do right now. Keep it tidy as we're going. All right, so we'll start with that center one. Give it a good yank up. Make sure that that's closed. And then with your darning needle, now we're just going to tuck it in here. Now, not through to the other side, of course. You know, we're just going underneath these ones. Around about that much. Pull it through. You can go further. And when you go back, don't go back the same way, exactly where you started. Just go somewhere else like there. Pull it through. Oops. And just pull it back the other way. That really ensures that it's not going to come undone. And as I say, there's going to be a lot of pressure on that center. So, and then you can just snip that off. And then we'll do this one as well. When I first started crocheting, I wouldn't do this much. You know, I was trying to save the wool. But then I found that by skimping like that, some of the things started coming undone because they weren't secure. So now it's worth putting that little bit of extra on and securing it properly. Okay. Now you don't have to do it now. You could do it, you know, all this later on, but I think it's just easy to do a little bit at a time rather than waiting for, you know, getting the whole blanket done. So there we go. There's round 1 and 2 of the beginning of our mosaic square. So we're going to change colour, and to change colour I'm going to be using this colour, and this is where if you are just wanting to do one strand of wool, I would suggest that if you're going to do that, you would change this hook down to maybe a 4.5 if you're going to go down to 1. I'm going to continue with 2. And I'm going to chain 3. And I'm going to make a corner with 3 double crochet, chain 2, and 3 double crochet. One more. Now this time we chain 1. Now we're not going to do another corner there because there's the corner over there. Okay, so in here we're going to do 1 double crochet, and then we're going to wrap our yarn around our wool 2 times, and we're going to reach right down into the middle of this one here, and we're going to get in behind that one, yarn around, and we're going to pull it up about that much, about an inch, and then we're going to go around through 2, through 2, and then through 2, 3 times. That's a triple, not a double, but a triple crochet stitch, and then another back to double crochet at the back into there. Okay, so we'll do that all again. We'll go and chain 1 and go and do the corner, which is 3 double crochet, chain 2, and another 3 double crochet. That's 2, we need 1 more. Chain 1. Now we're going to go into this gap here. That's not the corner. So into here, and we're going to do a double crochet, and then we're going to do a triple crochet, but we're going to go right down into this one here and pull that up about an inch, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, and then a double crochet back into that same gap. Okay, chain 1, and then we're going into the corner. You can tell your corners, eh? And keep an eye on that, because on the next row we're going to have 2 spaces into the next before, in between the corners, sorry. Yeah, there's going to be 2 because our blanket is growing. So that's 3 double crochets in the corner, chain 2, and another 3 double crochets. And chain 1, and here we go again. So a double crochet, and then we're going to do a triple, which is 1, 2, and then down into that bottom row, pull that up about an inch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then a double crochet, yarn around, and then into that same space, and a double crochet, chain 1, and we're back in the corner. So this is the final corner of round 3, and for every colour there's 2 rows. So it's our last corner, and another 3 double crochets, 2 and 3, chain 1, and then double crochet, triple, round twice, down into that. Now they call this a back loop, double crochet, front loop rather, because you're going into the back of the front of it. Getting mixed up there, I am. Post stitches. Anyway, yarn over, go through 2, 3 times, and then the double crochet in there. Okay, chain 1, and then we're going to join that up. And I go in that space there, or you could go up the top there. Okay, now we're going to have to slip stitch to the corner. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. A bit butterfingers this morning. And then into there, and then we're going to chain 3 to represent our first double crochet, and then we're going to make a corner. Okay, we're going to chain 2, and we're going to do another 3 double crochet. Okay, so I think you're getting how we do this. Chain 1, and this time, as I was saying, we've got 2 before the next corner. So we just repeat what we did on the last row. So missing those 3, we're going into that gap there, and we're going to do a double crochet. We're going to wrap the wool around twice and go down here and pick that up. What have I done there? See, it looks like I have, and I have only done 2, but oops, if you don't tell, I won't tell. We just put a deliberate mistake in all our work. How's that sound? 3, back in there, put it up, there, chain 1, and then we do that again, and double crochet, round twice, and down and pick that up, 3 times, yarn over and pull through 2, 3 times for the long stitch. Okay, then double crochet and a single crochet, and we're in the corner. Now I'm going to let you carry on, and I'm going to meet you back over here so that we can finish off this round and start the next color on round 5. Okay, so I'm nearly back at the beginning row. So I'm doing a triple down into that bottom row, pulling it up about an inch, round through 2, round through 2, and then a double crochet into the same space. Okay, chain 1, and then we're going into that space there, pull it through, and we can leave a bit of to tuck it in, cut it off, pull it through, and we might as well tuck that into while we're here. Okay, so our darning needle, that through. Not going back through the same one, but just go the one behind it even. And then, whoops, let's take it round. That really secures it. Okay, we'll snip that off. And there we have round 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we're going to join on our next colour. And here it is. So I'm going to make a slip knot. Pull that through. And put my hook through the corner. I like to start in the corner. Pick up that slip stitch and pull that through, and then chain one. And that doesn't quite. Okay, chain one. Okay, so what I do next is I tie a knot just to secure that. Like I said, we don't want our work coming undone, especially when we've done so much and then it's something in the middle that's gone wrong. Come off. So, yep, we're going to chain another 2. That'll represent our first double crochet, and we will begin another corner. Okay, now what I'm doing is tucking those ends, chain 2. I'm like working them in. That's 2 double crochets. I'm going to snip them off. Snip those ends off and do 1 more double crochet to finish the corner, and that will actually cover that little bit that where I've snipped it off. Chain 1. And we're going to go into here. Now this time, as you can see, we've got 3, so this is what's going to happen on every row. You're going to have 4 on the next. 5 on the next, and so forth. So we're just repeating what we've already done on the other rows with a chain in between. So double crochet, triple crochet, but we're going down now. We're going to pick this one up. You're picking up the colours from the last row. And then into that same gap, a double crochet. Chain 1 into this gap. We're going to double crochet, triple crochet into that one there. Pull it up. 2 and 3, then a double crochet into the back. And then we're in the next corner. Chain 1. Oops. So I think I can leave you to do that now. Corners of 3 double crochets with chain 2 and another 3 double crochets. So we're going to do 2 rows in this brown, no, this colour. I will come back when I get to the end here. Okay. And there we have the brown finished in the 2, 4, 6, 8 rows. I'm just going to sew this end in with my darning needle, and I'm sure you've picked that up. It's quite simple really, but it's a very effective looking stitch. And yes, see that the other side is also very neat and tidy as well, because we've tucked all those ends in well. And I will, like these ones, I will put a white edge on it, and you could put on any colour you liked, any colour you like at all. But yeah, I will come back at some stage and show you the blanket that's completed, which is done in two of each colour, sorry. And yeah, I'll be back to show you that when we join it up, because then I will put on a very nice border to go around the edge as well. So thank you for watching. I hope that you will have a go at this stitch. You could make all sorts of things with it. You know, you could use it for a jacket, or, well, whatever. So good luck with that. Any questions or comments, I would like to hear from you, or I'd like to see pictures of what you've created also. And if you like, please subscribe and catch up with other new stitches that I bring in as well. So thank you for watching, and please give us a like if you like it. Okay, bye.